This was 15 years ruling and 15 years of them having had entrenched interest in every institution that there is. And the Congress, and you know, Mr. Kamalnath has to be credited also along with Jyotiraditya, because when they started work, you realize that a lot of districts didn't even have like a solid Congress headquarters because of how low the morale was and how the party structure was. So from coming there, where we 58 last time, to coming this close is phenomenal for us. And irrespective, right, you have basically seen a massive knockdown of your share. So anti-incumbency,
it's certainly the Congress's day. Nobody's taking that away from you. It's the Congress's day. It's the Congress day to celebrate
because the cadre
all of these things. But it's the sweetness of a
because
Madhya Pradesh is a big, important state, and in the end, what matters is who forms the government. It doesn't make a difference whether you have 1 or 2 seats. Anurag Patra was to come in. Aman Sinha coming to immediately.
Anurag, the point is, because you're talking Lok Sabha election, out of the states that went into Congress's favor, or one may or may not go, there are 81 parliamentary seats. 81 parliamentary seats. Now, as everyone on this panel who are more experienced in politics than me, these central elections may be a different ballgame. However, out of 200 assemblies, seats, the vote share of the has grown. Yeah. So BJP has to worry about that. It may not go exactly like this, but out of 81, BJP has 63 seats, Rishabh, 63 seats. So it has more to lose.
Okay,
imagine
it's recreating sweep in UP, sweep in Rajasthan, sweep in Gujarat is obviously going to be difficult, and the only gains are not in the south of the country. It's going to be difficult. And let me rope in Aman Sinha. Aman Sinha, when Arun Jaitley says we will be watching till the last vote, what does that mean?
Rishabh, that means that we'll be watching till the fat lady sings, till the last vote is counted and till the final results are out. And as I was mentioning to you, Rishabh, we are still ahead in terms of vote share, and we expect that we'll be ahead in terms of number of seats also when the final results. If you see the past electoral evidence also, Rishabh, the BJP, even if it gets a lower vote share, has tendency of creating it, our strike rate of conversion into seats is much higher. But that besides, Rishabh, I am really surprised at the arrogance of the Congress party and their spokespersons. They could have had, I can understand they have come from 3 states to 4 states all over the country after long period of time, after a long drought, and this makes them so excited. But some grace and humility in victory should be exercised. Anyhow, that is not
Aman Sinha, don't judge them one day. Come on, you had so many. Don't judge them one day. Come on, let's not judge them one day. You had so many to.
Really?
Yeah, they'll honestly be.
Please allow me to come in.
I do not
need to be told what my name is. Do not interrupt and jump up and down.
No.
The Congress party today, Rishabh, comes from
Aishwarya, just come in. Aishwarya, I'll give you a chance. Let him make his point. He's free to make his point. Whether you
I did not interrupt you. And have some grace and humility. Something in substance, you respond. Today, BJP, after 2014,
Excuse me, don't tell me how to be.
We came up to 20 states. Even after in these results, as they are reflecting,
there is no doubt in anybody's mind that the BJP is an extremely strong party in this country. You can't doubt that. You are really stupid to say that the BJP has had some major disaster, but also to say that it's not the Congress's day would also be a bit much. So, Aman Sinha, let me put a substantive question. Let me interject this with a substantive question. Is it worth the effort? Aman Sinha, an effort will be required. Is it worth the effort to spend the entire night, make the phone calls and deny somehow Madhya Pradesh to the Congress? Is it worth the effort?
Who is saying who will deny whom? It is people's mandate. Let the people decide. Let the final results come out. And as I was mentioning to you, Rishabh, our vote share still is much higher, even in Rajasthan, where although Congress has fallen short of the majority mark, but the fact of the matter is, Congress is just 0.5% ahead.
Just an update for our viewers, and let's put it out on our screens. 9 more seats have now been officially declared. So I'm glad this is happening at a much faster pace now. It's 109 to 114. As you can see, simultaneously the figure on top of my screen is also updated. The BJP maintains its vote share advantage.
Allow me to complete.
The declared seats, just coming back to you, Aman Sinha, 56 to 57 in favor of the Congress. and 53 to 57 in favor of the Congress leads. So 109 to 114. So one extra lead has slipped the way of the Congress because some of the seats are being decided by less than 200-300 votes. Aman Sinha thought, then I'll open Aishwarya. Okay, quickly, Aman Sinha, 1 second. Quickly, Priya wants to come in. Go ahead, Priya.
Our correspondent Rahul Gautam is reporting, and he's saying that, we were talking about the independent candidates who have been declared are all Digvijay Singh supporters. They've been fielded by him. So the two independents are with Digvijay Singh plus a third Kedar Cheena Bhaidawar, who is leading in Bhagwanpura constituency, is also a Digvijay supporter. So that's where the numbers are going to come from.
Okay, that's where the numbers are going to come from. So that's 114 and you get 3 and then you make 117.
Aishwarya may not answer, but you must ask. All this exuberance about winning in 3 states, we're assuming Congress is ahead. Will Rahul Gandhi be the face of the coalition?
Yeah, we've been having that conversation. Absolutely, exact same conversation. Okay, let Aman Sinha finish your thought. Let's put that question to Aishwarya. Aman Sinha, sorry, finish your thought.
Rishabh, the lady from Congress was making the point that about fatigue factor and all that. Can she even point me to states where Congress has been defeated to power in last 10 years on twice or third occasion? The is that BJP governments, based on their remarkable work, have been able to override this fatigue factor.
So let's talk about that for a second. Is it reasonable to suggest? Okay, Aman Sinha, just stay on with me. Let me get these other names. Is it reasonable to suggest, Sheila Bhatt, without raining on the Congress parade, at the end of the day, 73 in Rajasthan and 109 in Madhya Pradesh is not bad. We'll take it. We might not have the best night's sleep, but we won't be either. Sheila Bhatt.
Yes. Well, I think the BJP has not lost disgracefully. They have been defeated, but I think they have, proved that point that there are taken for narrative also.
Yes.
But Congress has also consolidated and said first time emphatically after 2014 that our kind of is also
okay. So has Professor Narapat, the Congress presented a better narrative of the people, or just the people who are saying okay, Raman Singh, 15 years, some time for a change?
I want to just go back to what Sheila in fact has been saying for some time.
New song.
Which is, the new song is, I've been saying that for 2 years now, and I'm happy others are saying the same thing. The point is that the BJP always regarded a straight fight with the Congress as to its advantage.
Yes.
And the fact was that, there would have been there was going to be a number of straight fights in 2019 between BJP and Congress. Today we are seeing very clearly that's no longer the case. The Prime Minister Modi has won every straight fight with the Congress that he has fought, as far as I recall, Sheila. I'm not sure if I'm right. And this time, he doesn't seem to have done that in Chhattisgarh definitely, or in Rajasthan, if not in Madhya Pradesh also.
You can see it the other way around also, that for 17 years Congress could beat him.
Not once.
Not once, but this time they did.
From 2001 onwards.
It's the first time. Direct fight.
Rajesh, go ahead.
I think it's a very important point Madhavan is pointing out. In 2014, there were about 100 seats where it was a Congress versus BJP. And Congress lost.
Correct.
Now, one of the takeaways from today's verdict is that could that scenario change dramatically? Or should that scenario change dramatically, then and his BJP will be in real trouble.
Okay, Aishwarya, what is your party's perception? And I have to ask you this question. Sometimes victory is always not the best thing to happen also before a major election. It's like having a good fight in a semi-final preps you for the final. In this case, are you now confident that it is you who was offering an alternative narrative, not just the fact that the people perhaps were just tired of the BJP in these couple of states, 3 states?
I think first of all that the Congress has learned a lot of lessons, and especially as Shri Rahul about it, that 2014 in a certain way was very good for the fact that we were reduced in those numbers, because now we're going to win the battle and the war. And I think we offered, it wasn't just the people wanting change, it was also the fact that, we spoke about Badlav, we spoke about progress, we spoke about pragmatic promises based on what we've delivered in the other states, and I think that reflected with people, because after 4.5 years The fact that you have a minister that came to power on so much and delivered so little.
My question is substantive. My question is substantive. Let me qualify and come back to you in a second. My question Priya Sehgal, because there's a narrative that we are saving democracy. There is a narrative that we represent something different for India. We come and give press conferences. Get the BJP, they will do that. I'm coming to you in a second. Versus what the BJP potentially could have done better on demonetization, etc. There are two different things. One is being upset with the BJP for demonetization, and the other is that Rahul Gandhi is saving democracy. There are two different things. Hold on, Priya.
Yeah, Rahul Gandhi since the morning has been democracy line has been followed by Rahul Gandhi. In fact, his first tweet of the morning was about the RBI governor. He's making it clear that BJP doesn't respect institutions, doesn't respect any will, it doesn't respect democracy. So in that sense, Rahul has been setting up that narrative, and it's obviously for 2019.
Anurag, has Rahul Gandhi offered us an alternative? Are people actually voting for the Congress because he's saving democracy?
But Rishabh, you know that if you look at elections, that people defeat someone, somebody will win.
And you can claim for whatever reason.
Yes, and you know, there can be collateral damage also.
Okay.
But let me answer the question that you asked to Aishwarya. You asked, have you peaked before the main fight? See, if Congress hadn't won today, I think they would have been written off by their allies. So when they went for seat sharing, they wouldn't have got, you know, their fair share. The alliance wouldn't have accepted Rahul Gandhi. I'm assuming they.
But it is, I can do a counter thought, because we've seen. I don't know whether the BJP really thinks this, or the BJP trying to lure in the Congress that you come and debate on our narrative. Let's make this a Rahul versus Modi fight. Let's make this a fight about Hindutva. Let's talk about Gotra. Let's do temple visits. You come and fight on our turf because that's to our advantage.
Ali versus Hanuman Ali.
Now does this now cement to the Congress's mind that, you know, this is actually working for us. This is not a vote against the BJP. This is for us doing this. Let's do more of this, and they get sucked into the BJP's agenda. Does that happen?
Possibly. I can't give you a scientific answer, but what I'm trying to tell, but one of the things that Rahul Gandhi said, you know, in marketing they said you can't be everything to everyone.
Okay.
It seems like in this election, Congress has been able to appeal to every segment.
Okay.
So in that sense, it's clearly working for them.
Okay.
The fact that Nirav Modi, Vijay Mallya.
Do you really think Rafael has been a deciding?
I think these issues have stuck. They've had some resonance. I can't tell you the quantum, but they've had resonance. People are thinking about it. There are conversations. And
okay, let me put that to Madhavan. Has Rahul Gandhi, every chance he gets, every podium, every rally, every press conference, Rafael, has it just sunk in somewhere, Madhavan Narapat? People start caring about it or voting about it, more importantly.
Rishabh, you'll be surprised the number of people who have told me about how, you know, in the 2014 election campaign, what they were going to do with the 15 lakhs they were going to get. I mean, some people houses, some were going to buy a car for the first time, some were going to get their daughters. No, look, the promise of 15 lakhs, that is stuck in people's. So the perception, frankly, you add that to the fact that no VVIP from the UPA era has been sent to jail. Add that to the fact that several officers who were close to the VVIP ministers, including a particular minister who was charge-sheeted, have been given promotion after promotion after promotion by this government. When look at all that, quite frankly, the expectation and the hope that the BJP is making a big difference on corruption is getting lower and
I want to
lower.
open Aman Sinha. Rajesh, quickly.
I'll go back to what Rahul said. Modi came on 3 promises. Kisan, jobs for the youth, and corruption. I think on jobs for youth front, Modi did himself in. And on corruption, I think it should go to Rahul's credit to have raised this Rafale at every rally.
At home, and you balance with the fact that none of the UPA guys have actually gone to jail, what Madhav Narapat says, and it's not looking a bit different. Aman Sinha, okay, there is lessons to learn in victory and in defeat. In this case, where it's not gone your way, it could have gone better, it could have gone worse also. What is the lesson to be learned? What do you change in the next 3 months?
The lesson is that you keep working hard, you keep trying to address the issues of public at large, and this is what we have been doing. And Rishabh, you would at least acknowledge the fact that whatever be the election, the BJP always its best, and even regardless of the result, we move on. And obviously each and every state BJP, you know, maybe there might be some losses on the way, but if you see what our tally has been from 2014 onwards, even today, we started off from 4 states in 2014. 18 and Congress party is,
nobody in the world in their right mind is going to start writing off the BJP,
which also includes
but
Pondicherry.
I'm of course so everybody's hoping you don't write off the Congress either, which is the point of the conversation, and you say you put your best foot forward for every election. I promise you, regardless of who's winning or losing,
that these results
we here at Newsx also put our best foot forward. Okay, covering the election. I need to slip into a short break on that one.
I think PM has Modi has
Okay, giving us the opportunity to serve. Okay, giving us the opportunity to serve. What does that mean? If he's put it together with Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan, does that mean thank you?
Prime Minister seems to conceded. Look at what he's saying.
It looks like he has considered defeat.
We accept people's mandate. We thank the people of Chhattisgarh, MP and Rajasthan. So that 114 figure has been the end of it. Are we reading too much?
No, looks like they are conceding.
Okay, we thank the people of MP. He said it in his tweet. Sheila, is that over? Can we wrap it? Can we wrap it for the night?
Right, we can repeat now.
Okay, we can.
He has waited until now to. This is the first statement coming out of him.
Okay.
Looks like.
I'd like to give you one line, and you alluded to it. The Prime Minister tweets a lot, and he's tweeted. But I think you talked about what are the lessons for each party, BJP. As they say, success is a lousy teacher. Failure is a
which is what Rahul was talking about. I learned so much. Of course,
we are too close to make. We are too close to unfolding history. But is it a BJP's loss or a Congress's victory?
I think that question is not settled. We'll be for the next multiple months. So we'll be having this conversation because, of course, it's your job to have that conversation, and it's your job to get out there and vote. Thank you. That we leave it there. Good night.
This program is associated with New Honda Jazz, taking a new light.
Upon whom every Indian relies, whose every action manifests a desire to make the country proud. She relies only on BSNL broadband, because that is the country's best broadband. Be it village or city, super fast internet speed. BSNL, reliable broadband.
BSNL, unbeatable broadband. Like me, you should get connected with BSNL broadband.
ये छोटी छोटी बातें कितना कुछ कहती है. कमला पसंद, अनोखा स्वाद.
I am proud to play for my country, but doing that requires hard work, separation from family. But there is someone who gives me the courage to fight, brings ones close to me, always with me, my family and my BSNL unbreakable network. I have chosen BSNL network, so should you.
मनापुरम अब लाइफ बनाए आसान. फोन मिला और मुस्कुरा, फोन मिला और मुस्कुरा. कुछ अपनों की सुन, कुछ अपनी सुना. स्माइल को अपनी पहचान बना. BSNL संग मुस्कुरा. फोन मिला और मुस्कुरा, फोन मिला और मुस्कुरा.
Surprises. They come in all shapes and sizes. Smart, thrilling, classy and big. With best year-end deals. It's 70 years of Honda. Join the celebrations. Rush to a dealership today.
मैच खत्म?
नहीं, मेरा डेटा प्लान खत्म.
GPS बंद हो गया. लगता है नेटवर्क गया.
मेरा भी नेटवर्क गायब है. इसका तो फोन ही डब्बा है.
अब
कहीं चलकर रास्ता पूछ लेते हैं.
कमाल मतलब मारता है. भाई साहब, मेरे प्रीतों का फोन है. हाँ, टाइम ना ला जाऊंगा. है ना? भाई वाह, आपके फोन में कौन सा नेटवर्क है? BSNL और की.
BSNL दे क्रिस्टल क्लियर वॉइस हाई स्पीड डेटा. BSNL पूर्ण स्वदेशी नेटवर्क.
Well, it's been an exciting non-stop well into 14 hours that we've been sitting here, and I can tell you that it's not over because in Madhya Pradesh is still exciting. Let's open up this telecast over the next 60 minutes. Jam-packed panel with us. Kailash Vijayvargiya, General Secretary of the BJP, joining us. T.S. Singh Dio joining us in just a bit. And tip to at least have a front-runner position in the CM's race, Salman Khurshid and Ashok Chavan, the former Maharashtra Chief Minister. Before I come to all of you, let's quickly rope into this conversation one of the senior Congress MPs, Abhishek Manu Singhvi. Dr. Singhvi, very good evening to you, sir. First of all, congratulations for a sweeping and thumping Chhattisgarh. Telangana hasn't gone your way, but the BJP has written off Rajasthan. Technically, for us journalists, it's a hung house, but it's your government there. But something has happened in Madhya Pradesh, sir. Any concerns?
Let us be very clear. It's 3-0 for Congress in the heartland and it's 0-5 for BJP in the country. Madhya Pradesh is also going to be assured, whether on our own or with support for 1 or 2 seats which may be in a gap. Attempts are being made as we speak to somehow delay the process, and we are vigilant, and we've given in writing everywhere that this process must be completed today of counting and declaration. And I have no doubt. But remember one thing, forgotten. I've just done a calculation on the back of the envelope. The BJP has lost 181 seats in these 3 states alone. That is 181 MLAs have been killed as far as the BJP is concerned. 19 Rajasthan, 16 Madhya Pradesh, 31 in Chhattisgarh. Well, what does that tell you? And in each state they've lost 15 and 12% vote shares. 150 to 160 of these seats in 3 states have come to us. Most of this vote share, at least 2/3 of it has come to us. I have the figures, I'm not boring you with the figures. It shows that there is a comprehensive, decisive rejection of the BJP by the electorate there. Because this is a strong vote against them. How can you then say that, you know, Rajasthan is, you know, technically a minority, or Madhya Pradesh may go this way, that way? There is a clear rejection. 181 MLAs in 3 states.
Okay, without a doubt.
It's very interesting that I have a figure that Mr. Bisht, I found an interesting figure. Mr. Bisht of Uttar Pradesh, the Chief Minister, who is the poster boy for a certain brand of divisive politics, did 23 rallies the max in Chhattisgarh, more than by many times what Modi and Amit Shah did combined. He did 26 rallies in Rajasthan. Apparently the least rallies he did was in Madhya Pradesh, where there is the closest context.
Okay, so you're of course referring that wherever Yogi Adityanath goes, the BJP does worst.
That Rahul Gandhi has worked.
Okay, let me put it to you, sir, because you've just mentioned to us that there are attempts being made to delay the process.
Are you suggesting by a
that the
colleague
counting
channel of
process
yours
is being delayed?
Detail.
That the counting process is being delayed, Dr. Singhvi?
Well, yes, we have. Well, I will say at the moment, in words of studied moderation, that we are very vigilant. Yes, there have been attempts to delay. Yes, there have been attempts to carry it to tomorrow. Yes, there have been attempts to carry it into late night and store these things. We have put our foot down and said, either way, whatever it is, give us the result. Now, 2 things can happen. You can be ahead of me by 2. I can be ahead of you by a similar figure. There is a significant third group of a small number which will have to decide where to go. And let me assure you, I cannot see them going the BJP way. So, either way, I think Madhya Pradesh also. But remember my first statistic. Comprehensive, decisive rejection in vote share.
But the simple concern, sir, and I know you are aware of this concern, is we are sitting in a situation which was very similar to Karnataka. We had all called you out, and all of us, journalists included, had said the BJP had won, and incidentally then they had not. And it was a government formed by you and along with the JDS. So now we are in a situation, sir, that the BJP can potentially stake claim. And if they do,
I think
what do you expect to happen?
I'm sorry. Let me